From Global, leading Britain's conversation with Ben Kentish.
Talking of tax rises, it might not just be private schools that are set to be hit. Reports today that the Chancellor, Rachel Reeves, might have to find £50 billion worth of tax increases in the autumn budget to plug the gaping black hole in this country's finances. The Prime Minister today, you heard it a minute ago, saying, I don't recognise those figures. But he also, and this is quite crucial, refused to recommit to Labour's manifesto pledges on tax. So are tax rises inevitable? And if they are, who might end up footing the bill? Let's talk to Roger G. political economics commentator who has advised the Bank of England and the UK Treasury. Roger, great to have you with us tonight. Why are we we've had tax rises. The last budget, we had big tax rises from Rachel Reeves. The government said this is a one-off. We don't plan to do this again. And now we're talking about them doing it again. What's happened? Evening.
Good evening, Ben. It's the same old game. Jeremy Hunt, a few years ago, announced a £55 billion black hole, which didn't really exist, in order to soak us with £25 billion of stealth taxes a few days later. And then, as you say, Rachel Reeves came up with this £22 billion black hole that the Tories had given them, which also probably wasn't real, in order to introduce the tax rises that she introduced. And now, oh my goodness, there's another crisis. It's $41 billion. That's what it was this morning. And by this evening now, it's $50 billion.
It's gone up £9 billion quid in 12 hours.
Yeah, this is a game they all play. I mean, the interesting thing is, I remember when Bates Motel Hunt announced the £55 billion black hole, a whole bunch of think tanks came out within hours and said, if Hunt and Sunak had not changed the way they were calculating the national debt from how it was calculated all the time that Sunak was Chancellor previously, we would have a £15 billion surplus, not a 55. So you just don't know what these people are all about, except it's all about raising taxes, and it will probably be soak the rich. It will be some kind of wealth tax. They've already driven.
Really? You think that because they've sort of poured cold water on that idea so far, this idea of a wealth tax, you think they might U-turn on it, Roger?
Well, in my comedy show, we have a marvelous Angela Rayner impersonator, and she says, we rolled back on the winter fuel. Well, we rolled back on this. We told you, after all, we were going to be the party of change. So, yeah. So, of course.
But on that manifesto pledge, it was crystal clear. We will not increase VAT, we will not increase national insurance, and we will not increase income tax. Politically, could they get away with ripping up that manifesto pledge and putting one of those taxes up? Or is that off the table? You think they could?
Sure. What are you and I going to do about it? Well,
vote for them. People would. That would be the end of it, wouldn't it? They'd be gone. They'd be out of office. That's it. The trust that they would lose if they tore up their central manifesto pledge on tax would be irretrievable.
If there's much of that trust left, come on. We won't touch national insurance. Oh, we didn't mean employers' national insurance. Got you there.
Fair point. But if they did put up VAT or income tax or national insurance paid by working people directly, it would be political suicide, wouldn't it?
But Ben, I don't think you need a great tax expert to figure out some around the goalpost stealth taxes where they could still say we haven't raised income tax. All they've done is change some rules, move some things around so that the tax take is larger, but the actual rate hasn't gone up. That's not difficult to do.
Really appreciate your time, Roger. Thank you for talking to us this evening. Dr. Roger G. is political and economics commentator who has advised both the Bank of England and the UK Treasury.